Yo, la la. Let me know if you're here and we're alive, I guess. I think so far we don't have anyone, or maybe we have people here. Yeah, let me know in the comments. And can you hear me well? Yep. Yo, Nicola! Ah, Nico! Nobody important. La la! Hi, Nina. What's up? Guten Abend. It's word resonance. Luna Z. Привет, Хачапuri Cobalt. Uh, it's weird resonance, or is that on purpose? What do you mean it's... Ah, wait. No. Ah. Let me try this one, because... Okay. Now you should be able to hear only one sound. Because previously I think it was because of webcam and this microphone working together. Now it's better. Yeah, it should be better because it's only one source now. So I guess we do the intro. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah. Sounds good now. Yeah, let's go. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Fine age still line. Okay. So what's been boiling lately? If it's boiling at all. Broken Fang says, la la la. Broken Fang, I don't have broken fang, but I have broken teeth here and here. Just wanted to relate with you. Mate, I'm freezing with 4 layers of clothes and a jacket, El Mayo. Where are you? Is it in Canada? Trkson says, Privet. Say, yeah, where are you at the moment? Are you in Mongolia? Because, yeah, it's getting a bit cold here. But not that cold, but still, it's chilly. I have a chili in my freezer. If anyone's interested. Just joking. Сайн уу Монгол. Аз жаргал батлага. Hey. Сайн уу. Аз жаргалаа. Yep. So today's topic is about culture and maybe stories. We usually end up talking about these topics though. But yeah, anyways, if you're interested, let me know about certain things. It could be related to belief. Some people like these topics, I think. So yeah, let me know. And all right, folklore time maybe. Yay. Сайн уу Монголд аль хэдийн шөнө үү? Нойр чухал шүү. Yay, yes. Mongold, yeah, it's as Jarrod Batodog asks, hello, is it already night in Mongolia? It's you need to have good sleep, something like that. Yes, it's almost midnight, 11 o'clock at night, and I took, I think, 30 or 40 minutes of nap before making this, because sleeping is good for health. Yeah, and yes, Pulala, let me know what you're interested in. Maybe Mongolian folklore. let's say, why Mongols wrap that kind of ribbon. Do you see that blue ribbon there? So Mongols nowadays they wrap trees with those ribbons, and we could talk about that culture. I guess it's just an interesting stuff. How it turned out that way. Maybe I could show you on. Oh, maybe not. Anyways, it's an interesting thing. Okay, Nico says that would be nice. If you come to Mongolia, you would sometimes see these ribbons on trees, and it's controversial nowadays because the material that they make these ribbons now, or hatak, they're kind of synthetic nowadays. And whenever you wrap hatak around these trees, they don't, how to say, they don't, how do you call it in English, damn it? They don't wither away in time. They just stay there because it's synthetic, and it's very bad for the trees, and people don't like it. But apparently, it comes from the forest people. Yeah, it doesn't degrade. Yeah, it doesn't degrade. Yeah. So the whole culture first began with the forest people. Initially, they put certain ribbons on trees to find ways to record where they've been before and so on. And this made me remember reading about scarves of different colors being gifted to people in Mongolia. On which occasion is that, if I'm right at all? Yeah, it's true. It's, I guess you can call it scarf, but it's not scarf. It's more of like a ribbon, hatak. It's the blue colored one. There are 5 colors in general, all with their own meanings and purposes. I guess that's what they say. I'm not really much into the reason why we bring ribbons to each other. I think it's a religious thing coming from Buddhism. And no worries. And yeah, so first it was used to mark territory and find ways. And then later on, hey, Tamir Batsahan says, hello, yeah. What does blue mean? Blue, I think that's a good question. I've been through this. The blue ribbon stands for, let's say, respect and something like that. I think it's the most common color among them all. Something that you would bring to your elders during New Year or something. And also, okay, so about the tree thing, why they put it around the tree, is that after some time they start to have this kind of belief by saying that, okay, I'll bring a ribbon and then tie it around the tree, and this ribbon will be good for the moths, for the insects to grow. So in a sense, it gives food and shelter for the insects, and also at the same time, after some time, it'll degrade and it'll fall apart. And they used to believe that all of their problems, all of their struggles would be put into this binding, and then when this binding degrades and falls off on its own, that's when all the problems, their personal problems, will go away together with the ribbon, or let's say cloth. And yeah, that's how they used to make wishes, and those cloths would stay there for another, let's say, 2 3 years, or maybe 5 6 7 years. And yeah, all those complex problems, because sometimes people wouldn't just go there out of normal problems. They would usually go there when problems come together one on another, like there are complex of problems that cannot be solved by one person alone, and or maybe within one lifetime, maybe it's too complex for one lifetime, so they used to go there and make one wish that would solve all of these problems. And yes, that's how the whole belief practice that deals with cloths around trees started in Mongolia. But nowadays, people forgot the main reasons behind these things, and then they just do it because others do it. It's kind of like a banana experiment with monkeys. Interesting story. Yeah, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but um, the name Örat, nature and the soul of the person. Yes. And the name Örat, you might know Örat. There is a chance that it means art. Art is it means forest people. So there is a chance that this custom, this practice, comes from Örats. There's a chance, because historically speaking, they used to live in the west northern part of Mongolia, where you nowadays have lots of forests, settling and those kind of areas, kind of closer to Siberia. Anyways, that's one of the stories that I know. Maybe we can talk about something else. Greetings from Turkey, bro. Cheers. Hey, hey. Salam alaikum, I guess. I know Chucky. What else? What else do I know from Turkish? I know this one. Doner kebab. Sorry, my Turkish isn't that good at the moment. I guess if I want to say come here in Turkish, I would say burger. We're all walking kebabs here. Nice. Yeah. I used to make jokes to my friends, would you like to eat my durum? But that's a bad joke. By the way, how's the audio? Should I turn it on, like turn it higher, like more louder? And how's Turkish deflation going there? You know. Yep. I think I'm very funny. Pretty bad. So if you say how's the deflation going, it means, and you say pretty bad, then it means it's going the other way around. No? Or oh no, sorry. I have a faulty logic here. Never mind me. Okay. Interesting. Do I know anything that is related to Turks? Well, it is said that after the fall of Turkic Empire, things went downhill. Like things start to get very chaotic, and that's around 7th century, I think, somewhere there. Thing is, I actually live in Nagaland in India. If you ever heard of it, that's where diversity comes. Since the origin is really not known, some articles say Mongolia, some say China, but yeah. Is Nagaland in the north of India, close to the mountains, Himalayan mountains? If that's so, it's really messed up. But the diversity, maybe Mongols, Chinese, and every other Asian. because if you say it's cold, then usually it's the north of India. Yeah, and I mean prices are very high and fucks us all, except rich is getting richer. Yeah, I've heard that if you get everything in green cashes, like as in dollars, then things aren't that much problematic. But if you're sticking with lira, then it's quite bad, I heard. Монголчуудын орчин үеийн эцгийн нэрээр аваглаж явдгийг сүүлийн 100 жилд өөрчлөгдсөн хэрэглэж ирсэн зүйл гэж боддог. Okay, Аз Жаргал Баттулга. He says nowadays Mongolians are using their father's name for family name. And do you think it's something, it's a change that happened within the 100 years, last 100 years? It's a question which I can't give yes or no, because I have to mention all the historical details which goes on, like which should be mentioned before I give my final answer. But I don't think it's just 100 years. It's type of a change that happened for the last few centuries. If I could be wrong, but like everything led up to this point. So one of the difference when it comes to naming people in Mongolia, and then difference when you compare it to other countries, is that in Mongolia usually we would have two names, kind of like official names on the passport. Instead of like in the position for family name or surname, we have our father's name, and then on our given name or first name we have our name. But in Western world, usually it's like first name is the name that is given to the person, and then the last name or surname is the name of the family. It's not necessarily name of the father, but family name of the father, right? And I think in Mongolia, why we have this is because in the past, for example, like family names in Europe, family names, they mostly come from the things that people used to do or where they come from, like Smith, right? Or I don't know, some Eiffel. It's also a geographical name. People coming from the Eiffel Mountains are called Eiffel, and so on. But in Mongolia, the family names usually come from our clans or tribes or whatever it's called. So each small community would have their own names. For example, Borchun, I don't know, and many others. Jadrang, I guess. I haven't seen any Jadrans. But so these are specific clans, and in the past, probably if you were to call someone by its full name, you would have to first tell the name, maybe tell the name of the father, like first the name of the father and then the name, and also the name of the clan. Or maybe you don't even mention the father's name at all. I can't say for sure, but these were the main identities that people would have in the past. But then we were under Manchurian colony, and I think Manchurians tried to erase certain cultural inheritance, and maybe they did stuff that would destroy the old communities, old clans and tribes, to some extent, not fully. And then afterwards, after getting independence from Manchurians and so on, we found ourselves in the hands of Soviets, kind of, but not in a direct way, in indirect way. And I think they also tried to eradicate all the things that were connected to feudal times. So they tried to take away the names of the clans. So those communities were no longer necessary in Mongolian society. And at that time, we were, I guess, forced to some extent. Maybe it was our choice, but we were kind of had to use our father's name and our name as our official full name. And starting from the 90s, when we switched from socialist regime to democratic regime, I guess, um, people try to restore these names, and they could restore it by going to state registry and say whatever they think, and then it will be written down in their documents. Yeah, Caroline Sakura says good evening. Yay, guten Abend. So yeah, that's how we have these strange names, like the name of our clans. We don't use it that much. It is in our documents, but it's not on our passports. Yeah. For example, quite intriguing. What does khachapuri mean? It's Georgian food. It's a Georgian pizza, kinda. It's not much of a pizza though. It's like a dough with cheese put into oven. Really good stuff. The cheese that they have is very salty, very savory. It has its own flavor, and because it's in the firewood oven, it gets that nice fiery taste to it. Very nice food. I haven't eaten it for 4 years. So yeah, like let's say if I were to say my full name, like the clan's name, my father's name, and my name, then it'll be Алхнууд Аухтай it means family name. Батулын Баттар. Алхнууд Аухтай Батулын Баттар. That would be my full name, I guess. If it's interesting at all, I don't know. My kind of food. Any favorite Mongolian dish you recommend? Ooh. Anything cheese is great. We have Mongolian cheese, but Mongolian cheese it's plain. It doesn't have any flavor. It's very fresh, but it tastes very dairy thingy. It tastes natural, but it doesn't have taste. Willa Brown says hi all. Yeah, hi. Well, Willa Brown. I don't know how to pronounce it. Willa Brown. That's how I always pronounce your name. I think it's Wyoming, so it should be Wyola Brown. I could be wrong though. Librarian, Y-O librarian. This is completely unrelated, but what type of meditation would you recommend to most beginner? There are so many times Vipassana, Metta, Transcendental. Feeling really stuck as to benefits from most. Yes, Wyoming. Okay. Wyoming sounds like what you mean, or what you mean. That's a stupid remark. About meditation. Well, some people say that guided meditation helps. I I look down on it. I'm a very arrogant person. I say it's for the process. Sorry. Um, there's a misconception about meditation when they say you shouldn't think of anything, you have to fight your thoughts, and I think it's best not to fight your thoughts, just let it be, or maybe let your thoughts help you, and together work with your own thoughts to concentrate on something, let's say on breathing, or maybe on a repetitive sound, It's all about being in the moment, doing things based on concentration. Um, like for beginners, could you could count from 1 to 100, or that's a good form of meditation, I guess. Once you go from 1 to 100, like when you breathe in, you count 1, 2, 3, and of course your thoughts will go back and forth here and there, but once you get to 100, your mind will be much more calmer than when you compare it to the initial state. There's another thing about meditation. Let me bring my tool. This thingy, beads. They could help you, but you have to know how to use them correctly. Now, like most of the people, they do it in a wrong way. They do this. They take the bead and then do this, na na na, and this is the wrong method of counting the beads. So the right method is, I used to own one of those, but yeah, like you can find it everywhere. It's not expensive, and it's, yeah, you go to jewelries or you go to religious shop, you'll find it in one of those places. So the idea is you do it clockwise. The thumb goes clockwise. I go from below, up, and down, and then the next one comes to me on its own, and then I do clockwise motion like this. Like, I don't know if it's seen. Yeah, and the reason why you would need to do this clockwise motion is because there's a nervous point on the thumb, and whenever you do this motion with the beads, you're kind of stimulating the nervous point, and this nervous point is directly connected to your brain. So if you're having headache, or you just want to relax your brain, your mind, you do this thingy, and you'll immediately relax. You would feel something going to your brain. You shouldn't do it like whimsically. You have to do you have to push a little bit of force to feel the massage. And when you do this motion with the beads, and also breathe in, breathe out, and concentrate on these actions, then the effect of meditation kind of increases fast. It's a very effective form of meditation. And did you ever try lucid dreaming? I used to. I'm sorry, I was on the phone. Can you increase the volume a bit? Okay, I'll increase the. Okay, I increased the volume a bit. Now you should be able to hear me better, I guess. Thank you. That was very informative. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Very, very good stuff. And usually it has 108 beats. So you have to go 108 beats in one go, and then you turn it around, and then you do the other way around, and then you turn it around. At least that's how monks do it. Okay, it's better. About lucid dreaming, I used to have so many lucid dreamings, and last night I also had lucid dream, but it was because of nightmare. I was having nightmare, and I knew it was a dream. I think just some ghosts tried to make pranks with me. I think they weren't giving me time to sleep. So in those dreams, I knew it was a dream and tried to wake up from there. Yeah. I'm gonna need that for my constant winter migraines. Time to steal my mom's beats. Good one, yeah. Good one. Thanks, Caroline, for mentioning lucid dream because I've been wanting to have an OB recently. Did you ever experience that too? Superb. Now I can listen in peace. Yay, yay. Okay. Yeah, out of body experience. Yes, I've experienced that many times in the past. I wasn't able to fully control my body during those sessions. I used to fly to random directions, and the room where I used to live in looked very, I wouldn't say very different, like it had the same atmosphere, same vibe, but the surroundings were different. Sometimes I would be able to see from both sides, from these eyes and then the eyes of my other body. So I would have like strange impaired vision. Yeah, that's my experience. I think I've had many others, but quickly summed up, that's what I had before. Very cool stuff. Duvachin Nanon says hello. Yo, hello, my brother. ¿Cómo estás? Your stream is only audible. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Now you should be able to hear me with both ears. Sorry. Because I opened a new audio track on OBS. I forgot to put it on mono. Now, yeah, it was on stereo. Now it's on mono. Yay! Sorry everyone. Sometimes I have dreams, and other times I have dreams that feel more like messages and just more. Sadly, I don't know much about this. Yeah, that's true. Like majority of the times, dreams are bullshit, they say. But there are times when dreams could mean certain things from the mind. I was only here wearing right butt, but still heard okay. That fucked me up initially. Please talk about esoteric aspects of the Tuvan throat singing. How much polyphony can be achieved with practice? I understand it has to do with your golden center and your consciousness. Okay, so back to the dreams. Yeah, like at least from what I've heard, if you're having recurring dreams, by recurring it's like you have dreams that are repeated, maybe not in the same way, but in a similar feeling. If it's repeated throughout certain time, then there's a high chance that it's a message, kinda coming from your subconsciousness or something. Other times, at least in my case, I hear old poems being told to me. But that's another topic. About the esoteric aspect, I can't say much about the esoteric aspect of the throat singing. You don't have to mention Tuvan. It's like divisive between us. Even though throat singing culture is one among Mongols and Tuvans, people end up adding these words. But I also add Mongolian because for the search engine. But in any case, the polyphony. I won't be able to talk much about the esoteric aspect, but from the practical perspective, it gives strong vibration in the throat and also in the skull, in the mind here. And when you do it often, you manage to activate certain cells in your mind thanks to those vibrations, and it relaxes you. For example, if you're constantly in stress, anxiety, nervousness, or depression, and then you start practicing throat singing on a daily basis, let's say 5 to 10 or 15 minutes a session a day, after months you would feel much, much better. Because it's a form of art when you express yourself, and also it helps you with the brain thing. For example, if your brain is it's tight, you always think of things, and then your brain tissues or veins are tight, then with throat singing you'd be able to release those tensions and your blood flow will be better. I think that's what I believe. It makes sense. And from personal experience, I used to feel calm every time I practiced throat singing. How much polyphony can be achieved with practice? With Sigit or Iskre, you get two main notes, the bass note and then the high note. But if you're going for a Harkhra or Home, then you're amplifying all the different overtones, and you can hear, like, if you really put attention to it, you can hear like 2, 3, 4 overtones together, but you have to be very careful to be able to listen to that. I'm having trouble with golden center. You mean golden vibration? Okay, well, Brian said I am going to need more caffeine if we're going to talk metaphysics. We're not talking metaphysics. How you feel, LeBron? Yeah, LeBron fist bump. Yay! So weird in a room with just 8 random people. To me, dreams in the most non-spiritual sense are just accumulation of what's on your mind the most, both conscious and subconscious. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Also, it's a place where you can practice the things that you've went through, because our brain doesn't differentiate reality from fictional things. For example, when you think of something happening, when you think about it, your brain releases all those endorphins, or like all those hormones and all those stuff. And in a similar way, when you're in a dream and you're going through all those scenarios, your brain also releases those hormones and then prepares you for the upcoming tasks. For example, you learn how to do boxing for a few days. Then when you're sleeping and in your dream you do boxing, the next day you'll be able to box better than yesterday. It's because you've went through that simulation in your brain. And this is one of the functions of brain, if I'm not mistaken, to prepare you to practice. But sometimes what we perceive as just dream could be something more. Yeah, I think so. In a similar sense that you analyze the symptoms of your body, because it's very difficult to read the symptoms of your body if you're not a doctor. But if you're a doctor and then you feel a certain pain in your body, you'd be able to pinpoint exactly where and why. In a similar sense, if you had more experience with dreams, then you'll be able to understand your mind better. By seeing certain dreams, you'll be like, okay, if I'm having these dreams, maybe my mind is trying to tell me this. So it's kind of shows you the symptoms of your body, but through visions and all those feelings, I think. This is just my personal opinion. And the more you work with dreams, the better you'll be, at least, in terms of understanding yourself. Welcome to the chillest chat room in YouTube. Yay, thank you. I find I end up in weird random rooms with other librarians a lot. Wide-ranging interests are an occupational hazard. Yay, that's cool. Damn, that librarian thing. I'm practicing throat singing for 5 years, but I've leveled up on Sigit more than the other for some reason. Throat chakra meditation and weirdly heavy lifting helped me a lot. Yes, stomach, like ab muscles, they really help with throat singing, especially with Sigit. But I have to ask you, like, When you're doing singing, you're doing hume and overtone singing together, right? Not one. Because doing overtone singing by itself is easy. Combining them is difficult. I've always mentioned this. I feel calm when I hear throat singing, but I think I've got too much damage to practice it. Which damage? It shouldn't be fatal permanent damage. You should be able to practice it somehow. Like bit by bit. If it hurts, then don't do a 5-minute session, do like 3-minute session or something every day. And eventually your throat should get used to it. Yeah, throat singing helps with migraine, and also if you feel uncomfortable, vibration in your body heal. It's the same effect like making the looking Yeah, I would say it's the same feeling when you get vibrating massage tool thingy on your body. You know. I haven't used it on myself, but I think I know that if you put vibrating machine on your sore muscle, it will help you to relax. I mean, reality is a mass hallucination anyway. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Long, not looking. I need to dream of practicing playing the guitar. Yeah, yeah. I think it'll help. But if you manage to control yourself in your lucid dreams, I think you can play guitar, and not just any playing guitar stuff. In your dreams, you'll be able to play much better, and the music that you'd create will be music of the universe, almost like it's gonna hit you like right here. Oh, and then if you could manage to bring that music with yourself to this world, then you're gonna have a masterpiece. And Aaron Townsley says Batman is channeling his inner Sigmund Freud. I think Sigmund was a very happy person because he was Freud. I think in German Freud means happy. Let me know, like, if there's any, like, I think I know there are Germans in the chat. Let me know if I'm correct. Sigmund Happiness, is that his name? I've got some kind of throat damage, possibly from acid reflux, possibly from overuse in my youth. Wow. I think you should be able to heal it, maybe not fully, but still to make it functioning normally. And then yeah, I think you should try throat singing, but just take care of your body. Damn, you better now, dude. I get one-sided paralysis in my vocal folds to the point where I sometimes can't even hit regular notes. Oh wow, okay. Now that's a bit difficult topic. I don't know what to say on this. Okay, I think I'll shut up. Another good joke. What does Sigmund feel when he sees someone in pain? Schadenfreude. Sad and happy. No? Schadenfreude? I don't know. Yeah, I cannot prolong Cargrata. Yeah, Luna lol. Well, what does a Schadenfreude mean? Yeah, you can't do prolonged Cargra. Well, Schaden is damage. Damaged happiness? Freude, yeah. I know this word from Beethoven. Ode to Joy. And the German name has something with Freude. Schadenfreude is literally feeling joy of another. Yes, okay, makes sense. It's a joy of seeing someone getting damaged. It's a feeling of getting happiness out of. In English, there's a name. There's a specific name for this type of happiness. It's like I can't remember it. Maybe the English speakers could help me. We're racing each other. So Luna is German. Bist du Deutsch? No. ¿Dónde estás denn? I've read about the bone setters of Mongolia followed the fact that they healed warriors faster than any others. Bone setters. I don't know. And I know a bit of German here and there. Mich auch, but my sh sound is very terrible. I have to practice it. I learned that word from Sims 4, Schadenfreude. From another source, I heard of Russians having vibration devices that speed up healing. The sound have something to do with it. There is a chance. There's a chance. One thing I do believe is that it should probably activate cells, stimulate cells with the vibrations and electricity and force and so on. Epikarikasi. That's the word for mischievous happiness, I guess. There is some evidence that sound frequency can affect bone healing. Cat purring is the right frequency. Nice. Nice. I should have cat then. Ich muss haben. Ich muss ein Katze haben. I need to have a cat. And then what we do is we change the view to another view using web camera. Ah, la 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 la. Eine honey. You one honey. Your volume is dropping off again. Okay, so it should be fine now. Maybe I'll do this, so it should be better. Eine Katze. Cats truly are healers. Yay. So I have to agree that pussies heal. You're welcome. Yeah. Cats heal until you get scratched. No. Okay. You ruined it. I'll go back to drawing. Yeah. Damn right, brother. Hey, yeah, yeah. Someone agrees. The thing is, I've heard so many cool stuff in the past year, but I don't know what to talk about because there's no context. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas. Maybe I could discuss on them. Okay, this channel we go from metaphysics to cats and other words for cats in 0.4 seconds. Yes, I like this phrase. Kitten on a rooster. Yeah, that's my favorite phrase. What if we dream of people we've never met? I have no idea. Maybe we are building ourselves for the potential encounter. It is possible. Have you ever lucid dreamt? Yes, I've lucid dreamt many times. Lots of cool experience there. I haven't been actively practicing it. I would need to record my dreams to improve my memory, the muscle memory. Or your brain is doing diffusion models. I have no idea what's diffusion models. Okay, what else? Damn, I've only done once and it was very short. I think you probably did more than once, just that you don't remember. Most of the dreams are forgotten, or it's just hitting random on character creation. If you can't recognize someone in your dreams, and it could be your brain conjured up a new person from all the face it has seen, that's another thing. You might randomly remember some stranger you saw ages back. That's how AI built face images. Cool. Nice. Yeah, probably it's possible. What are the... Well, I think it's basic. Like, I've almost mentioned it before. But the idea is the same. The idea, I might have mentioned it. There was this one monk who tried to define what is dream. And in his definition, dreams are a great storage of knowledge and experience. That's a very interesting definition when you think about it. Great storage of knowledge and experience. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Sorry. If you want something weird, I'm utterly faceplant when awake, but always recognize people in my dreams. Yeah. People have very interesting abilities with their dreams. Some people can remember their dreams without much problems. Others can continue their dreams even after waking up several times. Thoughts on soulmates. Alhamdulillah. So the soulmate, that's an interesting discussion, Lunacy. By the way, where are you from? You said you familiar with German. I'm guessing you could be from Europe. But anyways, soulmates. In Mongolian we have this saying, Zayane han zamder. Zaya, I almost always remember my dreams. Yeah, that's one of the gifts that certain people have. I don't know if they manage to remember each and every dream throughout the night, but some people claim that they do, which is kind of incredible. I don't have such memory. I only remember the most vibrant ones. Zaya is okay. Zaya is destiny. It's a given scenarios. Given scenarios in a sense that your name, your parents, where you were born, what time you were born, in which country you were born, and so on. That is Zaya. And Zayani Han Zamdir. Han is the partner that you can work together with, like, entrust your life to that other person, that kind of close partner. Mostly like it's like love partner mostly. And zamdir is on the road. So the partner of your destiny is on the road. The meaning is that on the road you'd find many people, and you'd have to choose one from that road, because that road is given to you, kind of place you were born and everything like that, and then it's up to you to decide who to marry and who to live with. So in Mongolian, at least in the old Mongolian tradition belief, they didn't believe in certain things called soulmates, in the sense that there's a one person in this world that your soul is connected to, or something like that. They don't believe in that kind of they didn't believe in children's story like that. Yeah. So it's always about the choice that you make. It's a bit more practical, down to earth type of perspective. Sometimes I have sequels to my dream in another dream. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool thing. I think I've had similar, but no, it doesn't happen often, very seldom. Are they better than the original? How do you think you'd know who's the one? If I find that I set alarm every 15 minutes early, I can sit and have... Yeah. I also have that thingy. Old Irish soul friend, which is not necessarily a romantic partner. Usually I do it on weekends, dark, comfortable environment. You can do it for hours. So, how do you find who's the one? There are many different ways, but first and foremost, you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Would you want to live your life comfortably in the outskirts of a city and just have a family and leave descendants, or leave some inheritance to people and nothing more? Then almost anyone will do. Anyone can become your partner, and as long as they have healthy womb and so on. But if your goal is different, if you want to achieve something more, if you want to leave some great things behind, you want to create cool stuff, then it's better to go and find someone who can assist you in your mission in life, let's say. And also, hopefully, the desires of both people would be similar in one direction, so that you would help the other person and the other person help you together, and then that's how you'd be able to find the best person, I guess. That's an interesting way of seeing things. So first you have to ask yourself this question: what do you want to do in life? Yeah. There are other methods, there are other approaches. I use other approach. I follow the guidance of my heart. And yeah. Okay. I like that it's less absolute. Always wonderful to chat with you. Sadly, I got lots to do today. Yay, man. Always nice to see you, Aaron Townsley. Good luck with your stuff. There is a possibility that you could meet someone from your previous life, and that way you might be friends, spiritually speaking. It is possible. I don't know what's the chances, but yeah. What if you're following the guidance of your heart, but it only leads to suffering? No. There's a difference between following the emotions and following the intuition. there's a difference. Damn it, I have to blow my nose. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Damn it. So, the difference between intuition and emotion, and maybe even instinct, is it's a very interesting topic. There's a ancient Asian type of wisdom, which categorizes our decision-making factors into 4 different fields. You have instinct. Instinct is survival, fight or flight, eat, sleep, have sex, make children, that kind of thing. So you make decisions based on your instinct. Today you want to eat, you go and eat. You want to sleep, you go and sleep. That is instinct. Instincts are important when you have to maintain your body, let's say, for your survival. But it's not best when you're trying to make a complex decision. Then you have your emotions. Emotions are kind of byproducts of many thoughts and feelings, I guess. When it's abundance of things, you have hormones, and your hormones kick in, and then you get a special state of mind when you have to react to different situations with different types of state, I guess. That's what we call emotion, I think. And when you make decisions, decisions that were made on emotions are important when you have to react to certain situations. For example, you say nice things to me, you hug me, you help me, and then I become happy, and then I show the same type of things to you. I'm doing things based on my emotion, and that's how we connect with each other, and that's very important for our survival, and later relationship and so on. That's the emotion. But when you have to make complex decisions, emotions aren't the best friends, because you get happy or you get sad, and then you decide, hey, I'm not doing this anymore, maybe I'm doing this, and then once you make that decision, you have to follow that decision, and it can lead to problems later on. For example, you love someone, and you make decision based on this emotion, and it's not the best type of decision. Not always, but sometimes, if you follow your emotions, it's gonna get you into troubles. Then you have rational perspective. Rational is when you have limited amount of information, and then limited amount of methods of processing those information. For example, a detective can do so much, can find so many answers by getting very few details, but when you compare a detective to me with my logical thinking, then even if I have many evidences, I may not be able to make the best conclusion, because I don't have the right methods of thinking to reach that conclusion. So yes, you have limited amount of information and limited amount of methods of processing the information. But yes, it's helpful, but it's limited. Very helpful, much better than previous ones when you're doing complex decision making. And then you have on the 4th level the intuition. Intuition is kind of a feeling that was passed down to you from generations to generations. It's the knowledge of your ancestors, I guess. It's in your blood, kinda, and also maybe in your spirit as well. And if you can tap into that wealth, the source of experience, knowledge, wisdom within yourself, then you'll be able to make very good decisions on the given scenarios. For example, you you had like 10 options, 10 partners that you could choose to live with. And in your previous lives, maybe you had the ability to analyze all of them in different ways, but you only have the feeling now. You don't have the methods, but you have the feeling. Once you, concentrate on that feeling and then make that decision, you'd be able to make the best decision that you could in that given scenario. That's, I guess, what we call intuition. But of course, it can be argued. If you have any counter arguments, let me know. That's what I believe in. That's what I follow. And depending on which situation, I use different decision-making factors, I guess. Kinda, if that makes sense. I hope I didn't make many mistakes. Okay. But surely intuition can bring you to suffering, as negative experience are necessary for the soul. Yeah, of course. My intuition brought me through mud and dirt, and I've learned so many important lessons through that. And when I look back what I've done in those years, I would do them again, just for the sake of learning. I would do them. And at the end of the day, what my intuition dragged me through were the most important thing for my development and what made me today. So I have no regrets on this. I'm glad that I followed my intuition. Makes me remember of a moment I shielded a street musician from a very angry drunken man who was about to punch him. I did not think, I just reacted. That's instinct, I think. Animal instinct. Or maybe it was something more. But usually when you're reacting to something without thinking, that's mostly instinct. Like an information passed down from genes. What happens when someone is being attacked? You have to protect them. That's how our ancestors survived. So, but that's just my explanation. It could be different on the real life. Instant gratification, mostly unconscious or preconscious. Hello. Shu says hello. Hola, Shala. Hey, hi, Shu. My English is broken again. Hey, my English started out broken. It's not you, it's English. That's a good one. That's a very good remark. English is the most disorganized, chaotic language out there. Haha, almost. And I think people experience intuition in different ways. For some, it can come in form of what seems to be an emotion, but still differ from usual ego level emotion. If that makes any sense. If I have to say all of the things that I mentioned previously, instinct, emotion, rationale, and intuition, they all come from one source when you really think about it. But it's up to you to pinpoint those feelings and being able to differentiate them, what you're experiencing. If you don't have much experience, then your thoughts, emotions, instincts, and intuition, they would be seen as one or another, kinda. Also, how you need intuition to speak English? Yes, for sure. And you also need intuition to speak Russian. That's what I've learned from Russian. And how would one go about strengthening their intuition, especially when you feel very lost? I guess there are people who do things differently, the way how they interact with their intuition. In my case, I started off with deep state of meditation. In my deep state of meditation, when I cleared out my thoughts, emotions, and all those things, when I was just being by myself in that void, I started to communicate with myself by I kind of felt this type of light or whatever, and then I thought maybe I could communicate and started asking very simple questions, yes or no. If it's yes, give me feeling on this shoulder. If it's no, give me feeling on this shoulder. And then I ask the question, and if I get certain surge of feeling into this shoulder, then I would see it as yes. And that's how I started talking to myself, kind of being schizophrenic. And it's been like 8 or 9 years since then, and now I'm having constant conversation within myself, always talking to my intuition before making important decisions, or maybe just on a daily basis. I'm just saying, hey, hello, how are you doing? That kind of stuff. That's how I improved my intuition. Then my intuition is broken. On the other side of the spectrum, you have Latin closely followed by the German declensions. Stillness, Luna. Radical honesty with yourself. Sky, Sky 87, you're talking about English, right? Stillness, Luna. Radical honesty with yourself. Loving always. That's sweet, Sky. Social cooperation is how we became dominant species. Yeah, for sure. That's the main force, the greatest strength that we have as humans. Your thoughts really speak to me. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you. I'm not really saying anything special. Yes, I talk to myself every time too. Yay, yay. To me, you are. Yay. It's just not really weird anymore. It's more of a self-relief thing. Yeah, I talk to myself too much. Well, the wrong parts of myself. My ego will be the death of me. You could, how to say, categorize yourselves into different fields. I might have mentioned this in my previous sessions, that in old Mongolian times there used to be a theory of 7 faces, but of course it doesn't limit it only for 7. It can be 10, 15 faces, depending on how complex you are, how complex your life is. But every person have 7 faces, at least. And when you define each and every one of those faces, what makes it happy, what makes it sad, and so on, you would be able to get kind of general information, like a map of yourself. Then you would know who is talking and why, and so on. What is the usual behavior coming from this face? Very interesting stuff. Theory of 7 faces. Very beneficial on the long run to understand yourself fully and so on. Not fully, but still on a bigger scale. I talk to myself when I draw. I guess it's my form of meditation. Yeah, it's like when drawing, I think people express what's going on inside, and this way you'd be able to understand yourself better. And also it's a form of meditation because you're concentrated on one action, being in the present. So it's very cool stuff. And I also read tarot cards, so whenever I see paintings and drawings, I can try to read them to find the what you call the subconscious messages. That's how tarot works, almost. Try talking to other things for us. Start with your house. Good one. Schizophrenic ways. Hey, but I do talk with the nature, the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, the earth, the rivers, the mountains. I really do believe I talk to them, but like from here though. They guide me to do certain things, and all those things end up being very beneficial for me. I'm getting evicted from my house, so might as well have farewell. Well, oh wow, that's harsh, I guess. I hope it's not you're not being evicted. Seriously. Just you joked. I hope. And nobody important. Nina says I read tarot too. Yay! Nice. So sorry, Luna, but with poker cards. Went through that during pandemic. It's okay, Sky. It's necessary experience. Moved to a new country now. That's rough, Luna. I hope you'll land on your feet. Luna, I wish you lots of strength. I talk to myself a lot too. I talk to everything. A lot of talks back. Yeah. Yes. That's I confirm. Did you see the eclipse yesterday? I don't think so. Maybe it wasn't seen in this area. And no one mentioned about the eclipse, as far as I remember. Yep. Another thing which you could also do is you could try to talk to yourself on a piece of paper. You ask questions and then you let your body answer it back. And this way you'll be able to have very interesting conversations between you and your inner self. Yeah. Hamburg is cloudy in the colder months. I like hamburgers. And damn, thanks guys, I don't deserve this at all. Yeah. Luna, well, if you have Discord, join our channel and maybe we can continue our discussion there. And not just Luna, everyone else as well. There'll be a lunar eclipse on 8th of November. Don't be silly, of course you do. Don't know which country to go. I'll probably have to go to my parents for a while. You can come to Mongolia, I guess. But I don't know what you can do here, but it's cool. But in winter, maybe not that cold because it's cold. Say, I still don't remember. Luna, where are you from? Because I'm very interested. I don't believe you're from the moon. Deserve is a weird concept anyway. Yeah. It's a weird concept. Automatic writing. I tried it before, but I felt like I was making... Yeah, maybe you're making stuff up. Yeah. But when you read it back, like, when you're talking to yourself, like you're writing with yourself, and you're doing automatic writing, strangely, the answers that you get is profound. It's like when I answer to my own questions, but without thinking, I just let my body answer, and then read it back. I'm like, how the hell did I come up with this? So what if you're making it up? Yeah, of course, like we're all making things up, but it's just that what level are we making things up? Are we making things up on a low level or high level? That's the difference. And writing with myself or having conversation with myself, at least with my intuitive self, the inner self, I always learn things from that. But yeah, of course I managed to pinpoint exactly which feelings, but still. Give up. don't want to go into details. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. C'est très bon. Si tu ne voulais pas decir dónde estás. Okay, sorry. I don't have conversation with myself however, intuition really manifests itself as a gut feeling with me. It pushes me to take certain decisions or go to certain places. If I ignore it, I feel inner unease, a verge of pain. Has anyone had similar? Yeah, every person have different methods, different ways, and I can say the clockwise, like the contra argument. I would say argument though, just something. Whenever I follow where my intuition tells me to do, like to go, I always feel fulfilled. Like I feel that I should have done it, and I've done it, and I'm happy that I've done it, and I have no regrets. Sarah Wissing. The name Wissing is very interesting. Wissing is like kissing, or whistling, what, like whistling. Yeah. In any case, Sarah, for me, it's a gut feeling, heart area. Yeah. Yep. Or missing. Sarah missing. A Jewish princess, Sarah, is missing. Yeah. I have to say, I guess each and every people have their own ways of improving their intuition, and maybe you have your own ways. I don't know which, but if you build it, if you improve it, this ability, yeah, I think you would make great choices in the future. At least that's what I believe. I don't know if it's anything interesting, but look, I've got something new today. I've got damn it, it's not here. Oh, sorry. Damn it, I can show it. No, I can show it. Sorry. Just put it back. Yeah. I tried to show something new, but I couldn't. The position is different. It's kind of messed up. But I can bring it down. I've got a tambourine. And a cajon. Like yeah. And now I have all the necessary percussive instrument to make music, because it has low, mid, and high. Low as in the cajon, the central part, mid as in the corner, and then the high part is this one. I put it on the ground and then I play it. So yes, yay! I don't have to get prepared drum tracks from YouTube. Now I want to get my drum out, but I'm at the office. I'll try to play drum, like a cajon, if I can. That was shit playing, sorry. I'll try to practice more. I got it today, so thank you. We need a shaman ritual live stream. Happy Batman. ¿Qué potle? Hola! ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está? I guess. I could talk about shamanic ritual stuff if you're all interested. So how are you, Kipotli? Please don't turn spirits loose on the internet. They're noisy. No, muy bien. Haha. And you? Good. Everything's good so far. Got a cajon, like a box, and tambourine, and I'm very happy about it. Yay! So, are you in Italy now? Yo, well, you are still. We wouldn't be worst thing on the net. Yeah, probably there are worse things, like cringe memes. I don't know. No, I'm just joking. All memes are good. Clearly, we've met different spirits. Hey, good for you. Hey, oh, hey, thank you. So, have you been enjoying Swiss cheese? Okay, that's a bit random. So, damn it. But yes, I highly suggest that you don't follow this thingy, but yeah, Swiss cheese is good. Yeah, I've tried it a few times. They're good. I'm trying to do something with my bass in Switzerland. Oh wow, you play bass guitar? Cool. I didn't know. I have bass guitar here. Yeah. The cool thing about shamanic ritual is it's about hypnotizing oneself. By hypnotizing, you can get into different state of mind, and one of the ways to trying. Do you slap the bass? Yeah, one of the ways is to use music to hypnotize, and it's probably one of the most effective way. By drums, except I haven't tried to play my drums yet. Short report. Have you tried shrooms? No, you don't need any external things to get into a different state of mind. All you need is music, actually, and breathing correctly. And yeah, with this instrument you can bring yourself to interesting state of mind. It's a very ancient instrument, and lots of things can be done with this. But the space guitar, I haven't plugged it to the amplifier, but yeah, you could do stuff like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to start over since my bicep had to be reattached to different point. Red hot, yo, yay, thank you. Ouch, yeah. Yeah. Lots of crazy stuff happening in the comments. Yeah. Also, let's say another red hot. We call it Kapuz. Yeah, it's Hilchor. Hitler's tongue. Hor is instrument, so it's tongue instrument. Another Red Hot Chili Peppers. Better be a good start to go. Ripped it, base jumping or fought a bear. What happened? That was a snow hail. I got. Damn. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry for that. There's a... I have to show this meme now. Damn it. Okay, wait, like, please don't go. I have to... Yep, I found it. I don't know how to show it. Strange. Okay. I'll try to show this on the stream. Oh, window capture X composite. Okay. So, damn it, sorry. Yep. Can you see this? Yeah, 0 stars, do not recommend. It's okay to laugh. I can feel the shadow. The wildest part of the relocating feeling rat-like. It has been both picket fence and stick thing. Yes. Trying hyper. Fuck, really. Here's still too hot stuff. I would like to be in Mongolia. Prefer degrees. That's me exactly. Yes. My body is broken. Yep. Okay, let me check what's the weather right now in Mongolia. It should be like -5 or something. But during the day it was 1 or 2. But now it's -7. It's quite cold. I wouldn't go outside. Okay. Yeah. It's exactly, yeah. Nice. Here 25. Oh, that's great. That's great. I want to be in a place with 75 degrees. Sleeping on the floor helped me with some low back pain. If I'm on. Sorry, it's hot now. It's hot when I'm wearing proper clothes. Yeah, like leggings, pants, winter jacket, hat, scarf, and nice shoes. Then I'm hot. But other than that, no. If I go outside like this, I'll be cold. We got snow a couple days ago. It didn't stick, but the next one probably will. It's in Wyoming, right? In Wyoming, I guess you have continental climate there. I think a lot of snow come from Batman leggings. Now that would be a sight. Yeah, I have leggings in another room, like SpongeBob. Yeah, well, we're ready to make screenshots. Wow. Like, if you'd like, I could present you myself in leggings. Oh, bye. Oh, Chipotle. Bye. Okay. Ciao. Bella ciao. Okay, show off them little buns. You won't see much of my buns, but okay. Linda Pilgrim, tomorrow in Belgium. Pity you couldn't stay. Yeah. But like, come on, 22 degrees in Belgium. Damn it! Ah. Yeah, I love Belgian weather. Ciao, Bella. Yeah. Okay, so I'll come in with my leggings, but like, don't expect anything sexy. Just very plain stuff. Okay. It'll take me like 30 seconds or something. Okay. I'll be right back. So this is the leggings that I wear when I go outside. I have to have this every time I go out here. In this type of weather, and I know, like this. Nothing serious. Okay. Someone says shrimp to I like seafood too. 25 is here in Spain. Hey, Juan Mata, ¿cómo estás? Esto es muy caliente en España. Quiero vivir en España. Yo escuché que en España tiene muchos buenos espectáculos. Okay, and I moved from Malta to Spain, then Italy, back to Malta, now in UK. Moving keeps me sane and alert before I become lazy or complacent. It's 17 degrees here now. Nice, nice. Chat's getting treated. I don't know what I expected out of Wednesday live show, but it wasn't this. No. Damn girl, you got the thigh gap and all. Batman only fans. You need to do some squats though. Yeah, I need to do squats to get that extra butt and thighs. Men at tights. Ciao, Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao. I should find my silks before I'm walking to work in that weather. Yeah. See, good Spanish. You're more than welcome here. Please prepare me paella when I come, but I'm not interested in pan con tomata. Pomidor, pan con tomata, I think. Paella, I think it's more better. Just joking. I don't care. As long as I can eat, I'm fine. Thank you. Paella sounds good. Yeah, I used to watch videos of people making paella, and it looks amazing. Like, I'm drooling when I think about paella. Under your pants, yeah. Must be getting close to lunchtime. Yeah. It's night time. I want to eat, but I should refrain from eating. It's better to eat tomorrow morning. Paella is great, and there are lots of great food. I'll send you pics at Discord. Yay, thank you, thank you. But that's a joke for you. Yeah. Good food pictures are always welcome, but they make me drool. Mukbang. España es fenomenal. Yay. Las chicas señoritas en España son fenomenal. We demand a Mongolian mukbang. Well, there are people who eat Mongolian food here. I don't know what's the point. I don't think I want paella under my pants now. What I want in my pants would be a pussy, but okay. Yo viví en Madrid para un par de meses y luego en la vida cerca de Rande de Duero. Hey, I kind of understood that. Not fully, but kind of understood that. A ferret. Yeah. I don't know what does ferret represent. You're obsessed, Lala. I did have a ferret run up under my skirt once. Skirt? We all the brand, so you were a girl all this time. And I didn't know. Okay, cool. I wish I was that ferret though. Hey, surprise! Oberraschung! It's like, yeah, I was about to make a bad joke. I'm probably also old enough to be a mother. Oh, wow, cool. Well, I'm into MILFs. Just joking, but it's not a joke. But yeah, you know, it's humor stuff. Nice. Thank you. Damn. Yeah. It's cool stuff. By the way, nice catch, girl. Yeah. Is that for me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm thinking. What did we have on the live stream name? Was it cultural stories, beliefs, and humor? Okay, I think we discussed everything. Each and every part. Love this culture talk. Yes, it's very cultural. Lol. LOL. So I'm trying to see how long it's been like this. By the way, how long have we been doing this? Oh, it's 1 hour and 44 minutes. Read any papers later. The ferret was on a leash. 7 washers and all female. Wait, no. Come on now. I thought most of you were men. Yeah, anything can have an elf, but yes, cool. Third lap, I reached out and stopped her. Yeah, I think I would do the same with a brand. Both. Hey, I wish I'm man. Hey! Nice, nice. Thank you. Bruda. Yeah. Lordy Lord. Ha ha. Yeah. So, do I have any interesting stories with animals? Almost as crazy as that one. Fellow men. Yeah, fellow. Is it fellow men or fellow man? I don't know. At this point. Hi. Of culture. Any ladies, hi. Hey. Hi, hi. There was time when a horse stepped on my toe. I don't know if it's anything interesting, but that happened. Had a horse try to throw me through a barbed wire fence once. It seems you have interesting stories with animals. There was time when a horse stepped on my shoulder. Last time, how the hell horse managed to step on your shoulder when you were on a horseback? She tried twice, but it was the same ride. Ah. Okay. Great stories. Great stories. Crazy ones. I don't know if it's anything interesting, but it's not anything to do with animals. Just something happened to me. Almost happened to me. I was walking outside my cottage with my friends, and it was about to rain, and it was kind of storm. It was almost stormy. There was thunder, lightning. It was about to rain, and my friends said that my hair wasn't that long at the time. It was kind of like this. My hair started to go up, and my friends ran away from me almost. But I had to bring my hair down, and I think I saved myself that day, because I think I was attracting electricity. I don't know. Okay. Camel rides are pretty fun. I haven't done that. In the Gobi Desert, people do that, but I haven't tried riding camels. The saddle was not tight enough. It slid off and landed on the back and couldn't breathe. Kinda in shock. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I only weighed about 40 kilos at the time, and she was a retired barrel racer, so she could turn on a dime and give a change. How fun, oh yeah. I dove from small cliff into a herd of jellyfish. Ooh, oh, yeah, could have been hit by lightning. Wow, crazy stories, crazy stories. My legs got paralyzed. I've got few scars. They had to throw a rope and drag me to shore. Ooh, ay. Yeah, I think we can make like whole movies with your stories. The keyframes of like the pinnacles, the peaks of the drama would be your stories. Like the main protagonist goes through all these things. I think that would be a very interesting story to, like a movie to watch. A Final Destination kind of movie. Almost, yeah. Jellyfish beats Naughty Horse. Yeah. Cool stories. It's like These are stories that I've never even thought of possible. Like I've never thought about this. Like beyond imagination, kind of. It's like reading news from Florida, man. Jellyfish are the sneaky assassins, yeah. Are they sneaky ins? I apologize for my stupid humor. I used to have to help a friend tie down a ram to have his feet trimmed because the sheep farmer was afraid of him. He was mean. Oh. The worst thing an animal did to me was seagull pooping on my head while I was... that's a bad thing, yeah. Seagulls. I said stop it, no. Nothing said. But still, that's bad. I love your stupid humor even if it hurts. Thank you. I love my humor as well. So, it's the thing that gives meaning to my life. He weighed more than two of us combined, so we'd tease him until he charged one of us. That would jump up on the fence and the other would dive on to grab the far forward. Well, you librarian, you have crazy stories. Rolled him over his shoulder and the one on the fence would drop onto him. We'd tie his head to the bottom rail. You have a interesting life. Most of them are funny because of it. Yes, I can see that. But yeah, interesting stuff. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm glad you're alive. Yeah. I'd really like to test drive a boring life for a week just to see if I liked it. Oh. So you have adventure all the time. It's better than my life, I guess. My life is quite stationary. Nothing much happening unless I go here and there. I'm visiting my parents, my friends, going back and forth, doing stuff, and then doing YouTube. Yep. By the way, are you all in the Discord channel? But yeah, like Discord, our Discord channel, Monk Empire, I have to mention that place is a bit like a Wild West. Some people had some experience there. It's a place where everything could happen. It's nice there. It's also not nice there. But if you'd like that kind of environment, you can join us. Yeah. It's an interesting place. I like it. Yeah, Nina knows. Maybe practice my Mongolian. You could write text in the comments, or also you could, like, if you join the channel, the server, we could do, like, all of us, we could do a voice chat and I could speak Mongolian and then you could practice your Mongolian. It's like Sano, Yuan, and then I don't know, other stuff like би дөнгөж сая уужрасаа маа уугаад дуусгачлаа. Одоо удахгүй тэгж жагаад унтахах уу? Наац нөхдөд жоох юм ярьж жагаад тэгэл унтахах. Like I'm speaking a bit slowly. No idea what you're talking about. Cough. Yeah. Let's see. монголоор энийг нүдний шил гэдэг. Нүдний шил. Нүд шил. Нүдний шил. I think you can understand that. Yeah, if I speak like that. Нүдний shield. Yeah, нүдний shield. Yeah. Yeah, eyeglasses, yeah. And let's try something else. Us. Ort. Like ort, us. That sounds like my native language. Nukkali. Which language is that? Nukkali. Like in Italian is occhiali. Is it by any chance a Romance-based language? Sounds like not. Nuccali. Nuccali. Yeah, which language is that? Quel idioma? Maltese. Ah, Malta. There's a famous video about an Italian going to Malta. I want a fork on the table. You better not fuck on the table. I want pizza on... And then what else? Fuck on the table. Piss on the bed. Shit on the bed. Yeah. You joined. Yeah, that's nice. And it was a Vio LeBron, Vio LeBron. The place, that place is Wild West. The language is Maltese, yes. Yeah, I want to fuck. Yeah. Shit on the bed. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's a funny one, yeah. It's a classic. Whenever I think, yeah, this one. It's a fork on the plate. No, it's... Yeah, shit on the bed, yeah. Maltese should be a Romance-based language, right? Kinda similar to Italian, but it's not the same as Italian, but should be similar to Italian, because there should be like strong Italian influence. Chat took a turn while I was poking Discord. Yeah. Okay, I think it's about time we say bye, and I'll be in the Discord server for some time, and if you're interested we could chat there further. And yeah, it was super nice talking to you all today. It was interesting hearing about your experiences, and especially those crazy ones. Mix of Maghreb Arabic with a lot of Italian, French, English loan words. Yeah, nice. Maghreb is like Northern African Arabic, I guess. Is it? Been a delight as usual. Only Semitic language to be written in Latin script, I think. Oh, cool. You have Discord? Yeah, I have Discord. It's in the description. It's called Monkey Empire. I know some words in Arabic, like سلامي حمار كيفك شباك كأنه سكينة بتيزك. Those kind of stuff. But it shouldn't be said to women though. I usually say it to men. But these words are mostly the dialects from Syria, Lebanon, those kind of. But yeah, I guess salami hamar. It's understandable for every Arabs, I think. But yeah, I'm not saying that to you. I just know these phrases. I have Arabic friends. Okay. See you all then next time, I guess, and maybe in the Discord server. And thank you all for joining. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Like I would continue it though. But okay. Bye. Thank you all. Nice seeing you. Again, repeating myself, but